Friday the 13th, and we're here working up in the shop, man. Well, just wanted to show a quick video. I'm gonna rebuild this, restore this underdash unit here. I wanted to get a quick video before I started tearing it down. But what you're looking at here is a underdash unit for Mercury. Now, these came in the early 60s. Mercury's made like a comet. So you can see right there, it's got the Mercury symbol there. The unit is very similar to the Ford units, except for the dash here, and the housing is specific to this. I'm not dash, but I'm sorry, this bezel. It's specific to it, but they're made basically the same. This one here has got some damage to it. You can see right here. Let me take this headphones off because I can hear myself talking. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of damage there. I'll take care of that. I don't know, this one has been sitting for quite a while. It's very, very, very dusty. Side of it, you can see the smaller register there. That one's broken. I got to replace it. Around here this way. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I can't. I'm trying to turn the. Take this off here. It was already loose, anyways. Blower motor wheel. Tried to turn it there, and it's really, really rough. I don't know if I can save that blower motor. I'll have to get another one. But yeah, here's the underside of it. See what it looks like there. I have to repair that drain tube right there, so it'll be a little bit further out. Smacked off. It's very common on these. Yeah, there's the inside of it. It's in pretty good shape, looks like it. Spins easily. Pretty sure this will be good. I'm not sure about the, that's the thermostat switch. It's a blower motor switch. I don't know if this one will be any good. We'll see. But yeah, I just want to get a quick video for you guys so you can see what the, sorry about the light. I got my lights up there and I don't have any light behind me to show to illuminate this up so you can see inside. But as you can see, my lights are just way up on top there. So. But yeah, alright guys, I will be making another video once it's completely torn down, then one when it's all back together, right before it's ready for final assembly, and whoever watches these videos, they know the drill. Alright, till the next one. Alright, and here is Thunderbird, what am I talking about? Mercury Underdash unit that basically very, very similar to the Ford and Mustang Underdashes. A lot of parts interchange, but yeah, I just wanted to show this part of the video where it's right before everything's going to get put back together. So the only thing really here that's missing is the that face plate that this one has. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry there to kind of, detail the lettering. But yeah, the housing, that's a few issues, some cracks and a little breaks, so I had to reinforce it with some fiberglass, but it came out pretty good. Blower motor tested fine, repainted it, kind of left the yellow arrow there from the factory. Kind of repaired some of the wiring there. New expansion valve. These are the brackets. Most of the the steel pieces, I just pretty much all the steel pieces I replated. So the knobs were cleaned up. I also detailed them to put the little kind of painted into the. I don't know if it's hard to tell, but yeah. Oh, let me go there. Yeah, but yeah, they put the little black paint in there so you can kind of see the numbers better. These are the vents or registers. Detailed them, clean them up a little bit. That's the bracket that adjusts on the trans tunnel. So these are the two brackets that hold it up onto hold the unit up onto the under the dash. There's the bezel with the registers. These, like I said, I cleaned it up as best as I could, but you know, it still has some pitting. I did add some black paint on there to kind of really bring out the Mercury there. You know, if this one to be like show quality, they could just have the bezel rechromed. Cleaned up the squirrel cages or blower motor wheels. This is the evaporator. Cleaned it up. Flushed it, pressure tested, tests good. Usually they do on the Fords, and you know, on these style, because these copper units tend to work very well. They tend to hold up a whole lot better than the aluminum ones, like the GM ones. It's just the bracket that holds the blower motor down. The two pads there, one on top, one on the bottom. It's just a clamp to for the sensing bulb, or what? Well, the originals had a sensing bulb. This just kind of has a wind. The line just kind of winds into itself. But yeah, man, that's pretty much about it. So I'm getting ready to put all this back together. So that's the blower motor switch. It was in pretty rough shape. Had to swap out this back part here with the terminals, and I think the spring inside also had to change out. But you know, came out pretty good. Tested the thermostat switch. It came out pretty good. So I mean, it tested fine. So yeah, getting ready to put it all back together, and we'll go from there. And there it is, all finished. Well, just about all finished. The only thing I kind of ran out of the cork tape here. Got to go pick some up in the morning. I put a little more there, and I still need a bullet style connector terminal for the power wire there. This one was missing it. Sometimes that's it's kind of common sometimes in the with these underdashes. Somebody will just cut them, you know, which sucks, but oh well. Anyhow, yeah, like I said, it's finished. You know, it's a nice driver quality, I would say. This has been completely restored, as you saw in the earlier videos. Everything was taken apart, but you know, to be show quality, you need to replate the bezel. But you know, I'd say it came out pretty nice for what it is. Let me turn it around here. Flip it around here. The brackets there that hold it up onto the firewall, I plated those. Got a new expansion valve there. It's 134A expansion valve. The evaporator inside was flushed and pressure tested. Put this tape on here just like they did from the factory. That bracket there has also been the screw and the nut have been replated. If you notice in the earlier videos, you see it doesn't have this drain tube right here, this piece here. Well, it was broken off, so I had to get another piece of fiberglass and you know, kind of you know, fiberglass it in there. It's got JB Weld on the inside, so it's going to hold very, very good. So original screws, all those were replated. The original blower motor was tested, works fine. The squirrel cages or blower motor wheels were cleaned up. You know, so were the little registers here. These are hard to find, man. They aren't reproduced either for the 66s. They are reproduced for the 67s, but not for. Well, actually, this is not being a 66. This is very similar to a 66 Mustang in some of the parts. Even the way it comes out right here like this. But That's why I said that these parts here, when I meant to say it was off a 66 Mustang, these registers here are, they're not reproduced. So they're hard to find. But yeah, you know, these registers work okay. You know, none of them are broken or anything. So, you know, as you can see, like I said, it does have pitting, but, you know, like I said, it's a driver quality. The guy he's not picky about it. He just wants something that's going to work and it's going to look pretty good in his car, you know, as a driver. So, ended up adding some black there, black paint, so you really bring out the Mercury, the sign there, and then where it says fan and the arrow there, or the triangle, whatever you call it. So it's right there where it says temperature. Got some black paint on that too to bring it out some. But all in all, there it is. You know, these units they're not very difficult to do. You know, I think someone could do it if they took everything apart and went through it. But in case if you happen to you know, want one done or need one, this is one I actually had here. I had sitting on the shelf, actually in parts. Guy needed one. He said it had to be for a Mercury. I showed him 2 different styles, this one and another style, and he liked this one, so I went with this one. Maybe if you guys, if anybody out there who needs one, well, actually, I don't have enough. I do have one more, but it's a different style of Mercury. It's got the round registers on it. So if you need one like that, you might want to get in contact with me, or if you have something and you want to get it restored, you know, you can, you know, let me know, send me a message or in the comments or whatnot. If you're seeing this on Facebook, then, you know, send me a message through there. All right, guys, to the next one.